we're going to make a slight detour from our regularly scheduled program. And we're honored to be joined by our Congressman Brad Sherman, who has last year and many times before has taken his valuable time and joined us on this solemn day. I would like to introduce you. He is, of course, a senior member of the Foreign Relations Committee. We are thankful to you and all your colleagues for passing the Genocide Recognition Bill. Thank you very much.
It is good to be back with you again. Every time I come, the entire room is full as we remember a great journalist, a great fighter for justice, who was assassinated just, I believe, 13 years ago today. I'm Brad Sherman. For 23 years, I've served in the United States Congress. Oh, I should begin. I'm Brad Sherman from America's best named city, Sherman Oaks. And for 23 years, I have represented most of the San Fernando Valley of the United States Congress. For 23 years, I've been a member of the Armenian Caucus. And for 23 years, I've been fighting for the United States to recognize the first genocide of the 20th century. We finally did it. I want to thank activists in the Armenian community from coast to coast to work so hard so that America could be a leader in standing up for truth and justice. I want to thank so many of my colleagues who worked so hard. But this is going to sound unusual. I also want to thank President Erdogan. Without him, I don't know if we could have done it. With me here is John Alford. Hey. John is from our Constituent Service Office, located in America's best named city, Sherman Oaks. Let me put in a pitch for John's work. How are you? Imagine a federal government agency makes a mistake. It could happen. Could affect you. Could be Social Security, the IRS, perhaps a visa office in Yerevan. You call John, he works very hard, he solves your problem. And then I, Brad Sherman, take the credit. It's an outstanding system since the days when Adrian was with our office. And I was taking credit for his work. At least I'm consistent. For years, people have said, Sherman, why are you working so hard to get America to recognize the Armenian genocide? Do you hate Turkey? Turkey will never be a prosperous and democratic modern country until Turkey recognizes the first genocide of the 20th century. Imagine if the government in Berlin was consistently denying the Holocaust. Would that be a modern Germany? Would that be a country that would be a worthy ally of the United States? Recognizing the genocide is important for the survivors and their children, many of whom live right here in the San Fernando Valley. It's important for America to say that we will no longer be cowed. But it's important, especially for Turkey. There are a number of other issues I'm involved in, trying to get funding for the Halo Trust to continue its minesweeping efforts in Artsakh. I have a provision that passed the House, we couldn't get it through the Senate, to say that we will not sell weapons to Azerbaijan unless the president can certify that those weapons will not be used to shoot down a civilian aircraft. Especially in light of the tragedy near Tehran, to think that there's any country in the world whose official policy is to shoot down any civilian aircraft that uses the Bandagard Airport? That's outrageous. At least the Iranians explained it was a mistake for Azerbaijan, its policy. And then finally, I'm working as an old tax lawyer on trying to get a tax treaty between the United States and Armenia. That's going to be a slow process, both because we need support in Washington, but we also need support in Europe on it. I have a special award to give our honoree, Bakran. Stucky. You're getting the Rank Dink Award, and one of the neat things I get to do as a member of Congress is to get a flag that's flown over the Capitol in Washington, D.C. The Armenian people are known as a people of faith, the first Christian country in the world. But in a group this large, there's always at least one skeptic, perhaps a doubting Thomas, somebody wondering how you can be sure that that flag actually flew over America's capital. There are people here who have seen me at Target. They sell flags there. Well, if you can't trust your local congressman, then perhaps it's wise that I also brought a certificate of authenticity to restore faith to the skeptics and the doubting Thomas. Thank you for your service. Congratulations on your honor. And let's get a good picture.
Thank you very much, Congressman. We really appreciate it. God bless you.